Peggy 18.
The story of Far Cry powered by Best Games of World. Far Cry is a first-person shooter computer game developed by Crytek Studios from Germany and published by Ubisoft on March 23, 2004 for Windows. Far Cry sold 730,000 units within 4 months of release. The game's story follows an ex-Special Forces operator named Jack Carver, who was stranded on a mysterious archipelago in Micronesia. He is searching for a female journalist he was escorting after she went missing when their sailboat was destroyed by mercenaries.
Так, нужно выбираться отсюда.
Far Cry 2 is the second installment in the series. Players choose their character from among 9 different mercenaries, none of whom are Jack Carver, though some argued that Carver is the Jackal character. Both have very similar traits and descriptions. The plot revolves around the Jackal, who has turned 2 fictional factions in Africa against each other. The player must stop him in the 50 square kilometers open world. The AI is said to be highly intelligent, both with respect to the player and their surroundings. The game's sandbox gameplay has been highly touted, allowing the player access to 50 square kilometers of African terrain, complete with open savannas.
Until it's too late.
Far Cry 3. The plot revolves around Jason Brody and his friends, American tourists who arrive on an unmarked set of islands in the Pacific and are abducted by pirates who lay claim to the land, led by the insane Vaz. Jason Brody and his friends, American tourists arrive on an unmarked set of islands and are abducted by pirates who lay claim to the land, led by the insane Vaz. Jason escapes, and must learn the ways of the jungle to survive and rescue his friends. The game was released on November 29, 2012 in Australia, November 30th in Europe, and December 4th in North America. Far Cry 4 takes place in the fictional Himalayan region, most likely Nepal, named Kyrat. The player assumes the role of Ajay Gale attempting to fulfill his mother's dying wish by spreading her ashes in Kyrat. Gale gets caught in the midst of a brutal civil war between the Golden Path and Pagan Men's Royal Army. Players will be able to craft their own stories as they travel through this exotic open world, using new updated weapons and vehicles as well as wits to survive. Set in the fictional country of Kyrat in the Himalayas region, which is currently ruled by a despotic self-appointed king named Pagan Min. 1. The protagonist, Ajay Gale, is caught in a war and has to overthrow Min, when he is instructed by his late mother to travel again, from the US, to his homeland to spread her ashes there. The game was released on November 18, 2014 in Australia and North America, and November 20, 2014 in Europe. Far Cry 5 Primal is set in the Stone Age as the player assumes the role of Hunter Tak. Announced in October 2015, Far Cry Primal was released on February 23, 2016 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and in March 2016 for Microsoft Windows. The game is set in the Stone Age, and revolves around the story of Tak, who starts off as an unarmed hunter and rises to become the leader of a tribe. Far Cry Primal is currently in development by Ubisoft Montreal. I hope you enjoy the story of Far Cry, so please subscribe your YouTube channel. Keep it enjoy, powered by Best Games of World.